And I am live. Hello, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kamitra, and I am a business coach who help people from around the globe to start, set up, and scale their own online business to massively change their lives so they can create a life that they actually and truly want, right? So, if you are new to my page, thank you very much for following me. If you know who I am, thank you for still being here, right? So today's topic is, can an introvert be successful in this online business? And when I say the word introvert, I mean anything that you want to call it, which is shy, quiet, antisocial, any of those words where you don't like to deal with people, or simply I don't like people, right? And the answer is absolutely yes, right? These words, however you pick them, they are just labels, and whatever you tell yourself, that is what you would actually become, right? Until recently, I actually considered myself not a people's person, and I would say that I was very much antisocial. But what I realized by doing some self-work and assessment, I actually went to a Tony Robbins course, and it made me realize something, that I was giving the word antisocial too much value, or value in a different way than to what it really is, right? Because I found myself in the construction industry where it was a male dominated field, and I was a young female working there, I found myself having to be more firm to gain the respect amongst my peers, right? And what it made me do, by putting up these walls, every time I go to approach them, I would actually realize, oh my god, I don't like people. But it really was just, I didn't like the situation because I was in the wrong field, right? Absolutely nothing is wrong with the construction industry. Nothing is wrong with any of my past co-workers or my peers. I just didn't enjoy what I was doing. So I sold myself the story that I don't like people, which is why it wasn't working, right? So what I realized is, I don't like to put myself in situations where my energy doesn't match. And everyone should have those types of boundaries. But it made me realize that I actually like to talk to people. I love to hear their perspectives. I love to learn from them. And by talking to them genuinely, you start to realize just how human everybody is, right? And the judgment should drop off. So here are 5 reasons why an introvert can absolutely do this business and be very successful, right? Number 1, in an online business, our focus is on written communication, right? That's through emails, through a website, social media posts, those online forums, right? And one of the blessings about our business that I love is we do the emails and the websites for you. So that's something even less you have to focus on doing, right? The social media part is something that you have to do, but we teach you how to do it. When I started this business, I didn't know what to post. My go lives, actually, it took me a long time to even do a go live to gain that confidence in myself, right? Because again, if I believe that I was antisocial. Now here I am chatting with you guys, and I'm not actually speaking because I am speaking, but if someone responds to me, I can respond later. I don't actually have to, if someone asks me a question, I can respond later, right? Of course, now I'm confident enough, if someone does ask me a question, I can answer it live. But in the beginning, I would have taken the time to answer it backstage, and nothing is wrong with that, because the essence is you can see that I am a real person with value to offer, right? So as an introvert, you get to be behind the scenes, but still in the forefront, right, using social media. The second one is we use automation, right? This is not where you have to go into a meeting and have numbers all over and you have to make a decision or be put on the spot depending on which way the meeting is actually going. Automation gives you those results on the computer. You get to look at it, assess it, and then make a decision. And as an introvert, we like to ponder on things, right? So therefore, it might take some time to actually do that, but there is no rush, right? The results come to you in a format where it's easy to read and understand, and there are no one's over your shoulder telling you have to make a decision now. And like, oh my god, the company is going to fail if you don't do this. No, right? So that takes that pressure off. Third thing is we promote our business on social media, which means people come to you. You don't go out there to meet random people. You don't go out there trying to convince anyone that this business is for them or that you have an amazing opportunity to share with them. You put your offer out there, like I am doing right now, and people come to you. So if you're an introvert, it works perfectly because you don't actually have to go out there and pick people or knock on doors, right? Or host parties or anything like that, right? The fourth is we do a lot of networking, yes, because at the end of the day, this is an online space, so therefore we have to interact with people at some point, right? So we have networking events and Zoom meetings, but they are all on your term, right? You meet people that you actually resonate with and enjoy working with. So therefore, you have the choice to watch replays or you can participate live. And what I've come to realize is even though I considered myself antisocial, I actually now like to go to live meetings opposed to replace, because again, for the human touch, right, something changes when you realize that you're not actually antisocial. There are just times when you don't like to be in situations or speak to people, right? It's just a label you give yourself. And the fifth one, which I personally love the most, is the flexibility that you get with an online business is so worth it. So yes, I have to interact with people, but it's not constantly all day, all the time. I don't have to go into an office where I have to force myself to say hello to someone or to ask them how their day was going or to say good morning. At the end of the day, it's all on my terms, right? So that flexibility that you get is so worth it. And the absolute truth is, I would rather work on my people skills or the crap that I tell myself sometimes any day, as long as it continues to give me the freedom to live life on my own terms. It's a very small thing to change. And as I've started to change who I am in that sense, I've realized that I am not that person I was 10 years ago. Half of those labels that I told myself is invalid. And now I'm trying to stay away from the labeling myself and just do what I have to do and live life on my own terms, which is the whole purpose of me building my online business. So that's it. That's the 5 reasons why, if you consider yourself an introvert, you're quiet, you're shy, you can absolutely do this business and make massive changes in your life, whether it's financially, whether it's time-wise, to just get back your time, right? So I invite you to take a look at our free workshop to get on board with the online space, to see how it works and how it can fit into your life. We do have a free workshop every Tuesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific. This is a global business, so please Google your time zone. And there is a link on the bottom of this post to access my website to register. So until the next time, I will see you guys. Take care.